One thing I didn't get on video when pulling the plugs out is when I get them to go quiet, I'll back them out quite a bit, and it kind of depends on, I guess, my day or whatever. I don't know. When I get them pretty far out before the cleaner passes all the way past the plug and I get the plug real far out and it's super quiet, I'll take a blowgun and stick it in there and pull the trigger and blow all the fluid out so that it doesn't go down into the engine when I pull the plug. If it does go down into the engine, if you don't have air to blow it out, or it gets away from you and you pull the plug all the way out without thinking about it or catching it, whatever it may be, that's not that big of a deal. The main thing is you don't want to have any liquid of any type, oil, water, any sort of cleaner, any fluid of a decent amount in a cylinder when you turn an engine over with the spark plug in, because fluid can't compress and it could bend a rod, it could do bad things. So you can either blow the cylinders out real good with air, you can let them sit and air dry and all that liquid evaporate, or with the spark plugs out like this right now, all 8 of them, you can go inside and hit the key and crank the engine over and let the pistons blow the liquid out. Whatever you do, just make sure you do something to ensure all the liquid is out before cranking that engine over. I don't think I'll be able to get the camera to focus to see down in there to see if there's any liquid down on the pistons. So what I'll do, and this may set a check engine light because we turned the key on with a bunch of stuff unplugged and the coils and all that stuff, but that's okay. We can clear a light. Oh, my computer's not plugged in, so I can't crank it over. Give me just 1 second here. We'll get the connectors. Oh, and by the way, one thing I need to show y'all is, if you're not real familiar with it, is how to pop those connectors. I usually take a flat blade screwdriver, put it in there and turn, and that pops it past the little lock, and then you rotate it down and it pulls off. Let's go back on, push it in until it stops, don't force it, and then walk this slowly forward and it'll pull the connector in and click. Now we should be able to turn the motor over. I'll leave the camera out here to see if it ejects any fluid. Okay, seen some fly out, should be good to go. Put plugs back in, put it all back together. I go back with 1-piece spark plugs so that next time you don't have to worry about them breaking. These Champions are a single piece plug right here, where the factory one is a 2-piece, and that's what happens when they break, is they break right there and this stays stuck in the cylinder and all this comes out. So I don't know about using anti-seize and all that stuff in there. I'm sure it doesn't really hurt. I don't. I mainly focus on my method of walking them in and out and going back with 1-piece plugs, and that's worked pretty well. It's been the best results I've had on all the things I've tried with these motors so far. All right, see y'all later.